Hey everybody, this is TheBiggWiggs, and welcome back to Demon Souls. Last time was a rather momentous occasion, in that we finally got ourselves a Claymore, and in the off-camera section, I upgraded to a Crushing Claymore +5. If you want to see the farming one little run of the farming run, it's in the last video, and I did that for about 40 minutes in pure black tendency, and I got everything that I needed. So yeah, that's awesome. We got 16,000 souls. What are we saving these for? We're not saving them for nothing. What do we want? We want more endurance. We want more vitality. I'm pretty good on strength so far. And, drumroll please, this is the 200th video on the channel. So that's really exciting. So we've done like a lot of half levels so far. We actually done like half of... Like, we beat the boss in the Shrine of Storms, but we didn't actually do much besides that. That being said, I kind of want to test out the sword on some fairly annoying enemies. So we're going to go for the Tower of Latria today. And now we're going to start completing all of the bosses before even going back into the Latria Palace. Because we're going to do Latria Palace last. Even I'm not sure that makes any difference, but we'll just do that last. So yeah, Tower of Latria is sort of... It's a mage place. So we'll find a lot of mage-related items, like catalysts and spices and all sorts of other fairly significant things if you're a mage. Other things you'll find here is poison stuff. So if we are, if we want to be, heal ourselves from poison, that's the word I'm looking for, we'll have to get it here. Yeah, there we go. Also, to note, these guys, appears to be locked. There's keys like all of these cells, and little bonuses in all of these cells that you'll probably will end up finding a lot. So that's important to remember that there's like a shit ton of little consumable things tucked away inside. I'm not sure if we want all of them. But there's no reason not to want all of them. We almost one-shot these guys, but yeah! I didn't point this out before. Crescent Falchion, right hand does 166. We come up here, Crushing Claymore +5, 288. Really significant. Just insanely good. Renowned Soldier's Soul, and where are the keys? These are the keys. So each sort of key unlocks a certain like apartment level of horribleness inside this area. See, we found the starting, the royal robes. Well, that's what the royal has. It's a level 1 character that we originally find. Not find, but, you can choose in the beginning of the game. There we go, Royal Lotus. And we are going to find a bunch of stuff like Royal Lotus and other things like that. Poison resistance and plague resistant items. Oh, watch out for this man. He's got himself a shiv. We'll also find S-stocks and, you know, pretty good items from a loot standpoint. It's just a little bit tedious to get it. And by the way, in order to get a level down to Black Tendency, I died like 6 or 7 times. Which probably isn't ideal, but because of that, I wonder if Claymore has a shit ton of hit on it. Well, now we won't Master's Ring. Let's get... I guess in the end we'll just stick with Thief's Ring until we find something better. Yeah, so Tower of Latria in this first area is very, very claustrophobic. It's very, very prison-y, because it is a prison. I believe the lore behind this is that a demon, or the old monk, has like locked everyone away in a tower, all the nobles, because this used to be the noble sector. So all these people tucked away in here, if you can find them, are nobles and mages and things like that. The upper class. They've all been locked away by this old monk. There we go, poor guy. And that's why all of them have like these sort of lotus on. It's also they also locked him away with people with plague. So it's a fairly awful place because you can get poisoned. There's random plague traps as well. They're really, I'm really overpowered for this area. And that's to be expected. I'm not a big fan of the area. You know, I don't like claustrophobic areas. It makes it hard to swing the sword. There's also, like, squid-headed people that cast magic and, you know, awful things. It's also very maze-ish. There we go. A strong hand attack this one. Because that seems to kill him instantly. Hey! Saved! Hurrah! They'll follow you around and get in the way, okay? I'm not an awful person for doing that. Hello, guys. Do you drop any, there we go. That was a drop Moonlight Stone, which I forget what that upgrades. But hey, who gives a fuck, right? Let's take care of this man over here. There we go. Mr. Squidhead. Yeah, I always want to get to the point where I can kill the squid heads in one hit before I come here. Because they will... They're so fucking annoying. I mean, there's probably something to be said for sneaking around, coming up and stabbing them. Because they have fairly easy patterns. You know, throw on the thief's ring, and you can probably get up and backstab them. And then just wail on them. But, that requires, like, patience and waiting for them to turn around. 500 damage and Silver Coronet. I think Silver Coronet does give you more MP. Pretty nice. We got the keys from there. Like all the barrels and the boxes and the coffins. Mostly coffins here. Empty coffins, though, so, I mean, means everyone's doing still fine and dandy. Not really. And so, yeah, this is actually one of the most, quote-unquote, you bitches, populated area in Demon Souls. Because these were all people once. Hey, you think of it like that, Demon Souls is filled with people. And it's mainly because the effects of Demon Souls from, like, a regular Boletaria Palace, or a regular Kingdom of Boletaria, to now has probably only been, like, 10, 20 years, maybe? It's not been long. Not long at all. I think we got what we want. Man, we're kicking up some serious dust when we run. That must be from the Thief's Ring. Ooh, we're silent like smoke. Or something. Just make sure nothing's too left behind. Because we've already unlocked a shortcut, or we're going to unlock a shortcut. Which leads to sort of like a big old staircase-y area. Whole area was massively confusing for me when I first got here, so hopefully this little guide's a bit more helpful. Whoop, sort of half-moon grass. Been on my Stone of Ephemeral Eyes for a while. I used like all of them, and hopefully be working. Yes. And also, totally missed you. All Guide of Guidance. That's sort of like a prism stone things. Oh god, am I like full to the brim with things? Whoop. Nah, I'm good. Although I don't need these. But, yeah, bleh. You're right. Pawn the Herculean Strength Ring if I have to. We're gonna see if we beat this all in one. I really don't like the squid heads. But I'm not gonna say they're few and far in between, but there's not that many in this area. Really, the most obnoxious thing in this area is unlocking all of the doors. Whoop. Oh, sorry, they're enemy. Come on. Get with the program. Jeez, it's like they weren't expecting to die from me. Oh, by the way, these sort of Iron Maiden things, I do believe one of them is a horrible trap that inflicts you with plague. So before we actually go around activating them, I want to make sure I at least have some sort of recovery from plague. Well, Dark Moon Grass, if it gets real bad. Yeah, Royal Lettuce, which we pick up from these bodies, gives us heal user from poison. But yeah, let's just do this. They usually have bodies in them. And the bodies hit the floor. I'm sorry, that's a bad joke. So these cells slowly start getting bigger and bigger and bigger. There we go. Come on. You there? Go with the program. Claymore's not quite long enough. Oh, it appears to be locked. Alright, so let's check to see if there's a squid head here. Does not appear to be. Oh, by the way, I totally forgot to mention. If you hear a horrible screaming sound like type sort of deal, just ignore him. He's not important right now. There's no keys there. That's not good. Can I like this area? Nope. Appears to be locked. I think we're just running around into this next zone. Y'all can be locked too. No. Oh, this is a big area. We all missed. That's fantastic. Fresh spice. Much better than Old Spice. I don't know why they're in pots. Maybe it lets them ferment and acquire a deeper, richer taste. That's what they're doing. They're making wine. I do want to watch out. I believe there's a fall to my death around here. Maybe there isn't. Maybe that's on another floor. Wait, is this the poison room? No, this is the cave that leads into the next zone. Hey. I know it should make like the sound of parrying or backstabbing, which is why it's so startling. One of these people will have a living person inside. Ooh, black things. Finally, a set of armor that may or may not be better. No, it's worse. Okay. It's barely worse. Physical defense is actually exactly the same. Only goes down by 1. But, you know, the slash, blunt, and pierce defense and magic defense go down a little bit. Fire defense goes up. And actually, yeah. Old Dragon robes are still just ever so slightly better. Although they do way more. So I might be going black leather soon. Whoop, hello, sir. You gonna poison me? Poison. I don't think it's plague. Hello? Lotus. There we go. Poison's offset ever so slightly by the Regenerator's Ring. And that's another reason to be here. It's not, well, not the Regenerator's Ring, but the poison stuff. I got a bunch of keys. That's nice. Since you can pick up a bunch of poison-resistant items, it makes the Valley of Defilement a little bit more bearable. You don't have to buy quite as much of it, at least. Ooh. That's the fall I was worried about. Thank you, jerky camera hands that sometimes make people a little bit sick. Let's unlock some doors. I believe this door over here in front of us, right there, can now be unlocked. But before then, I'd like to unlock this one big old room. Yeah. Are y'all dead? Y'all ready for this? Anyone else that I need to murder? No? Secret dagger. How could they? Widow's Lotus. I think that cures plague. Unknown hero Saul. Ah, he was an unknown hero. And claws. So there are some assassins in here as well. It should be noted. We'll probably find another one eventually in a moment, but not now. Ignore me. Oh, come on. Well, actually. Go fuck yourself. D-bag. I hate him. He's killed me so many times in another character. There we go. Fresh spice. Actually, there should be another one just like tucked in the corner. Yeah, there we go. He's pretty far away. I've stopped locking on to people, I've realized. I mean, I don't need to lock on now that I have the hit everything sword. Fresh spice. I'm not sure if Old Spice or Fresh Spice is better. But we'll never know, because we're not leveling up MP. We're not doing MP damage. And this is a merchant! Oh my god. Is her face all fugly? It is. Or is it? Yeah, her face is all mummified. Lord, don't need it. She just sell yeah, Widow's Lotus her heals usually from plague, so it's very important. Plague is god awful. Then we got Royal Lotus, which heals us from poison. Flex Moonlight, and then we have a few wooden catalysts for mages, bolts, and Ring of Avarice. Pay more souls when slaying enemies. That'd be great if it didn't cost 50k.
Well,
I'd rather level up like 3 or 4 times than get that. Really though, it shows how short-sighted I am, and that's the little hole that blocked us from coming over here before. Let's see what else. Just destroy some coffins. See if there's any more nice people over here. Nope. Won't be surprised if I just start getting bum rush. Alright. Killing all the mostly defenseless prisoners. I didn't drop nothing. Assholes. Came here for Royal Lotus. Thought you guys were royalty. Jesus. I'll check in. Oh wait, this is the place where you're gonna get put. No wait, I already went to that spot where I was stabbed, wasn't I? Oh. Well, thankfully I picked up 2 of these. S-stock, don't need it. And I think these will actually have rings on them. Rings for mages. Shows that they also locked mages. No, I guess I'm wrong. No, there we go. Ring of Magical Sharpness. Yay. I'm not wrong. Yay. Little shadowy ghost footsteps right now. Unlock this? Ah, sure as hell can't unlock this. Ooh, and actually now we come up to, well not now, but we will in a moment because we're going to go all the way down these stairs. Come up to an enemy that's like best dealt with range, but don't quite have any good range tactics. We'll ignore everything for now and come down here. Go as far down as possible. Find more keys. Hey. Keys are nice. I'm probably going to start ignoring the cells now just because in larger areas they get kind of obnoxious. Pretty sure these doors are locked. Yes. You need another key. Keys and keys and keys and more keys and keys and more keys. And that's a trick. Don't go forward, go down. Not really a trick. There's a squid head up there. Who's kind of annoying. And here is like a little miniature respawning boss. A mini boss? I guess you'd call him. There we go. And I can't really hear him, but he'll fuck me up with those just flailing swords. That being said, I'm pretty much fucking him up pretty badly too. There we go. 2 shots and he's dead. He's like resistant to magic. So if you're a mage and you're coming down here for like Old Spice and Fresh Spice, you're gonna get your shit rocked by him. I mean, that's like the wrong way to put it, but we'll get this just because I see it. Unknown Soldier Soul. Those aren't going to be that useful anymore unless we die and have things we want to upgrade our items with. But this is a cool part. Where the tower is. Jesus. Sorry about this knot. I just get so he would have to Jesus. No. So there's a little bit of a secret over here. If you fall down this ledge and don't die, I've not died doing that yet. But you know what? Fingers crossed. Come pick you up. Mercury rapier. I don't know what Mercury does. Oh, Mercury does poison damage, I believe. Ooh. Steady. There we go. There we go. If we come over here, yeah, does that. But we only want this one thing: Prison of Hope, Warden's Key. Now there are some crazy speedrun tactics where you could like roll through all that. Hold on. 2 shots. 2. But I'm not prepared to do that. And we want to fall down here ever so slightly. Don't fall off and die. There we go. Thank you. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. We need to sort of build our stock up with that. Anyway, sprint. We come up. Meow. And then there's a way around. Meow. Repair these. There we go. Actually could probably have avoided that for the most part, but I chose not to. Short-sightedness and all that. And down here we're done unless we want to collect items, which I don't. I mentioned that before. I mean, I could like just come over here and start unlocking shit. But it's mostly single rooms. There aren't enemies to drop things. Usually. They all contain, soldier souls and things of that nature. We're doing pretty good in souls. We've not died too much at all. I'm not counting the deaths of killing myself to lower world tendency, because that's obnoxious and I didn't record it. But for the most part, we don't have to worry about deaths too much. Now we gotta find where I'm supposed to go. Hey, crossbows. Oh, there you go. I think this might be where the screamy guy is.
Please, help me.
Yeah, there he is. How you doing, man? You good? Doc.
Well, my
You're
name...
seeing one. Riddell. No. Though he is in spirit form. But, fuck him. I don't need to go around here. So I won't. If you're in pure white tendency, you can actually get past this rubble up here. You get all sorts of sexy loot. But, we're not in pure white. We could get into pure white if we kill all the bosses of this area and manage to not die. Or maybe it's like kill 2 bosses in there and manage to not die. I forget which, but you get the idea that it's like not a smart idea. And it should be the doors that were locked over. Hey, there we go. Warden's Key. And now we can start messing things up. I don't think there's too many more keys to worry about, but I might be wrong. There will be a squid head down here somewhere. There he is. Bastard. That attack, the big blue ball, doesn't do damage, it just stuns you, and then he runs up and does like a big grapple move. I'm gonna kill this one over here too. Charges up pretty fast too, which is obnoxious. Can you drop anything? Nope. Ooh, forgot to loot your corpse. I'm sorry. Fresh spice. Fresh spice, I don't need you. Open ever so gently. And we should... This should lead us to, an area behind the big Jesus of death. And also, gargoyles right there. They're not going to hurt us, but not yet, I should say. And not these ones, but we'll get, hold on to your pants. We're getting to there. Relax. Come over here, that's the way you should go? Or the way you think you should go, I should say. You should. But we're not going to go that way. I think what we want to do is we're going to go up this really long tower. Here we go. There's actually not that many enemies from here on out. Believe it or not. Sprint all the way across, and this actually is somewhat of the wrong way to go, but it leads to some items, I think. And that thing's important. Not for like a lore or, you know, item standpoint, but just from a thingamajig standpoint. Yes, a thingamajig standpoint. We're gonna run all the way over here. You might have noticed there is a second side to this area where it looks like you do the same thing, but on that side with that man, yeah, you want to do that. You want to kill him. He's annoying, and we will do that in like 2 seconds. Like I say, 2 seconds, like 5 minutes as we run down the stairs. We should beat this whole level in about 40 minutes or so. Depending how long it takes me to do this. Hold on. I'm kind of hoping for like a loading screen now, so I can take a drink of my drink of my Gatorade. But whatever. I can wait like 10 more minutes. I'd like to point out, Claymore does a shit ton of damage, and it's gonna do more damage as we level up strength. It does like an extra 9 points of damage per level of strength. Oop, we came out the back way. There we go. Alright, so there's 2 ways to go here. Well, actually, there's many ways to go here because we're going to turn this off. This, of course, activates the shortcut and unlocks all of this goodliness. It doesn't turn back on, I don't think. If someone, like, invades. Storage Soldier Soul. Clever Rat's Ring. Renowned Soldier Soul. You get the idea. Bunch of souls. Here you go. Just have a party, and Stone Ephemeral Eyes was actually a bit more important. You don't know, Stone Ephemeral Eyes doubles as this game's humanity, and it instantly revives you to human. So, picking those up, kind of useful. 2 ways you can go. The big staircase of doom and death right over there. You know, maybe. Or this way. You want to go this way. For multiple reasons, which I will explain in a moment. First of all, it leads us to like the exact opposite walkway that we were before. Which is why this seems so familiar. There we go. We're going all the way across. Because this is how you kill the boss, by the way. If you don't do this, the boss infinitely respawns and you don't beat the level. And that will be important. We'll grab that when we come back. All the way down, yeah. And actually, you'll see developer messages down there. I think if we just peek over, well, we won't see them. They'll say stuff like, "It's the fool's idol, and he's up above," and you know, all sorts of fun things. But for now, we'll talk to him. What do you want? I am a humble servant. I don't wish to interfere. Won't cause you trouble. I won't. Fuck you. He's an asshole. Special key. If you want to use, say, no, I'm getting my things all mixed up. If you're a mage, that special key is actually very important that I just picked up because it unlocks a very powerful magic merchant who can change boss souls into spells. So you do want that, and you do want to go like all the way back to the beginning of the level and unlock a special cage. Oh, yeah, I'm getting all turned around because that unlocks, you know, a man who can help you. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the thief string, and I don't even know what we're gonna put on. We'll try. We'll try. Poison resistance? No. We got like no ring outside of Thief's Ring and Cling Ring that we really need. We'll try Master's Ring. Because there should be a person down there that's gonna start shooting at us. Hopefully. She's stealthed. Wait. Yeah, there we go. I can't hear, so I can't hear the thing like jumping off. But she's stealthed. And this just gives us a good idea of where she is. Heyo, Black Phantom Lady. And she does have a plague dagger. And as you can see, she can take a real beating. Fire that. See if I care. SOB. And she actually tried to parry me there too. Doesn't quite work, but. And she did. Yeah, she will plague the shit out of you with her dagger. Chunk of Moonlight Stone and 2 Stone Ephemeral Eyes. So she offers some pretty sweet loot. And now we're coming up to the boss, which is the end of the level. Which is nice. So like I said, if you don't kill that old man up in the tower, up there, do not come down here and fight her. She will respawn. That would suck. There's hints everywhere that she's, you know, like, not real. Even in her name. Maybe not in this. But that's my PS3, by the way. I've heard her on the mic before. Ooh, floats down from above. She's clearly fake. She has 4 arms. And I don't know. It kind of looks fake too. And believe it or not, she won't attack us yet. These guys are trying to attack us. There's actually an argument to leave these guys alive, and you'll see in a moment. Another redo, it never ends. See? Hint, hint. You have to redo this fight if you don't do what I say. Old Spice. That's not a hint, but there's an argument for leaving these guys alive, but I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm above such mercies. Okay, yeah, there's stun traps like this. Got 2-hand this bitch. And there we go. 3 of them should spawn just in random areas. And as you can see, I'm gonna probably run every single stun trap there is. She's not real. I gotta pay attention to her. Running down this middle alleyway is stupid as fuck, by the way. I'm just tanking it because, well, I say that I can. There we go. She's dead. Don't do that like that if you're not over leveled. That would be bad. Yeah, so I did pick up a soul, I think. And we're actually going to hug the walls here and go around the tomb for just a little special item. If we go right in front of the tomb, then we get taken to the next area. But we'll pick up you. Baby's nail. And the lady that was attacking us back there, that's her real body. The baby's nail is the dagger she was trying to use to kill us with. And we got through the whole level without using a single grass. Unless lotuses count. But they don't. They don't. I'm special. Good. I'm good at this game. Ish. I probably should have the proper way to do that, which is to leave everyone alive and then not walk down the center piece. Like walk on the edge of the pillars. And that way you avoid most of the stun traps. Yeah, gargoyles! They're actually very helpful gargoyles. Ooh, Dark Souls flashbacks, right? Like the exact same scene, even. To a lesser extent. Drops is here. Look at my pimp's hat, all bloody and shit. It's because I killed the last person who wore it. But this is the end of the level. We're just walking up towards the Nexus. Because the Nexus thing is a little bit out of the way. And this actually leads to an entirely different area compared to the first level of Tower of Latria. Walk out here and bam. This is the second area of Tower of Latria. Pain in the dick. But we'll do that later. Doll Demon Soul is we done. We're gonna return to the Nexus. We done. We done. I have no idea how much better the Master Ring did for us. Because the Claymore is so big that if it nicks someone, just like the very tip, It'll still do good damage and kill them. But, you know, whatever. We're done with this episode for now, guys. Let's level up a bit. We'll seek soul power, and we go to strength. You'll see we go from 288 to 295. So like 8 points is like a whole bunch. Let's get this over 300 for fuck's sake. 300 damage. There we go. I like 300 damage. So anyways, we're done for today. Thank you guys for watching, especially for 200 videos worth, and hopefully cross your fingers, 100 subscribers. And have a nice day. Bye.